Thanks for joining us. I'm Beto Duran alongside Las Vegas Hustle's heavyweight Patrick Mailata.
Sure.
Most importantly, though, you're representing Vegas. You're 5-0 in TCL this season. How much fun has it been for you?
It's been great, bro. I've been in Vegas since 2019. I left my home, try to find an opportunity for myself boxing wise, and I've just been there grinding. And I know the team. A lot of the brothers in my team are out there doing the same thing. So TCL has just given me that opportunity to just put some work out.
Samoa, South Auckland, New Zealand, end up in Vegas. You were telling me before we started, though, that you've also got a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. You've been training a couple years now?
Yeah. So, man, it's been difficult for me to find fights as a boxer. So I started venturing out to try to, I'm a warrior at heart, bro. So anything that I can get my hand onto, so I can get a scrap, I'm with it. And I know that I have got a limited time on my strength and my ability. So I'm just trying to get active.
You're getting active and you're making social media really, really fun for you right now because you keep getting the big victories. You got the knockout over Greg Hardy. You're starting to get more and more exposure to the TCL. It's got to be a lot of fun for you.
It is again, TCL has only allowed me to do what I do, right? And the exposure has been great. To stay active and to make some noise. And again, like I said, it's I've only got a limited time, so I've got to get myself in the not just in the spotlight, but in a position to be able to get the big fights. And I really do hope that something big comes at the end of the season for me.
All right, so TCL, if you're new to it, you look at it, you're like, it's a lot of fun, it's action packed. But if you're a fighter, you have the money around, so you fight early, and then you sit and you wait, and then you come back later. How hard is that?
It's difficult, man, because like you have to follow some of the rules that the commissioners would lay out for you, which is kind of difficult. As a fighter, it's really hard to fight and then having to pull that adrenaline back down just to ramp it back up. So it's difficult in that sense, but the bonus thing is that you're there with a team. Although you're fighting alone, you have guys that are there to just chant you on because for all fighters know you don't play boxing and you don't play combat. So to have some guys that are riding alongside you that feel the same emotions you're going through at that moment in time, I think that's what makes TCL so exciting.
Yeah, for a broadcaster, it's always fun watching the heavyweights because a lot of the guys, they know they got 3 minutes, but they're not going for 3 minutes. Everybody is just loading up with it. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah. So for me, like I had been training to go that way because I had the opportunity to go to the last Olympic qualifiers, but things happened and I couldn't make it. But I had been training to fight the pace that I've been fighting. So it just happened that I got a call from one of my homies and it came through TCL, and I ended up here. And it kind of all just fell into place, and it just worked out well.
The Polynesian community supports any pro athlete, doesn't matter what sport it is. But when you're a fighter, a little extra for you, right? You have the support.
Dude, it's been beautiful being out here in LA because I know there's a lot of Usos out here, and I see a lot of my Usos out here watching the door and stuff. So it's crazy because they're over there. I mean, any Samoan can spot another Samoan from miles away. So it's good to see my guys out here just chatting me on when I'm doing my thing.
You grew up in New Zealand, so did you play rugby?
Of course, every every kid in New Zealand plays rugby. Like, I mean, they hand you boots at the age of 8 and say, "Hey, go on."
All right, so you're there, so you're watching All Blacks, you're doing everything, and then the heavyweights, David Tua, you see him. How did you go from the kid who's playing rugby to a pro fighter?
Well, bro, when I was growing up in the islands in Samoa, the first fight I watched was David Tua watching Linux, and at the time, there wasn't many TVs. There was about 3 TVs in my village, and man, my village was painted like all of Samoa at that time was painted red because of the beads, you know. And I remember being in this little hut, this little box, watching, and the whole village gathering around, chanting on David Tour. And man, I remember that time. I made a decision right then and there that shoot, I'm gonna be like that guy. Like I played rugby still, but man, David Tour was a bad man. Like he was one of the founders for fighting. One of the four-founders of combat and the Polynesians. And yeah, he really did a lot for for the Samoan
And
community.
now you're doing a lot for yourself in TCL, Las Vegas Hustle. You guys it's a good group, a good camaraderie, and you have a big opportunity.
Definitely, because bro, there's a lot of young guys just like myself, not only in TCL, not only in Las Vegas Hustle, but in other teams.
Yeah.
Bro, they're just looking for an opportunity. They're looking, young, hungry guys who have kind of just been not used or not been given an opportunity to be in the spotlight, and TCL's provided that. Without TCL, what would we all be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like the honest truth is, we'll just be waiting by the phone.
If you win, how come I haven't heard a big scream afterwards, man?
Big Jihu.
Yeah. See, I can't do it justice. How should you do it the right way?
Like I mean, it's gotta come from the chest,
Right?
you know. And
So you could do a Chihu right now.
yeah,
Right, do it. Right there. And that's
that's a walk.
that's a warm up.
Yeah.
Because when you win, it's louder.
Yeah, of course. I mean, bro, we're coming for to take the season. You know, whether it's in our home or someone else's backyard, bro, we're coming to win. And that's just the island, my Polynesian warrior mentality. It don't matter. We get it wherever, and we're gonna hear that war cry.
One more time. Patrick Mailata, Las Vegas Hustle, ready to go.